If you're self-employed and you're out of work, make sure to watch this video all the way to the end because this new stimulus package that was just passed yesterday, man, you have a lot of benefits from it. In this video, I'm going to show you all the benefits that you get in terms of unemployment. These are benefits that you wouldn't have gotten before due to being self-employed. I'll show you how to apply for these unemployment benefits and also how much money you're going to get. So without further ado, let's get started. So the $2 trillion stimulus package that Trump signed into effect yesterday, March 27th, is going to affect you a lot more than you think. Most people think they're just going to get like a $1,200 stimulus check from the government. And while that's true for most people, a lot of you guys are also going to get a lot more unemployment payments. This stimulus package expands unemployment to way more people, way bigger coverage. So if you're self-employed and you weren't able to apply for unemployment before, well, good news is now you can. So this new bill brings a lot of new things. The first being pandemic unemployment assistance. This is a brand new program and it basically expands coverage to cover independent contractors, gig workers, sick people, and a lot more. Under this new program, you don't have to be an employee in order to receive unemployment payments. So that is amazing. And the second thing that it brings is extra payments for all. Anyone who gets unemployment from your state in the next few months is also going to get $600 extra per week. The government is literally putting like $260 billion into this new program. So there is so much money that you can get for yourself if you're now unemployed and you were self-employed before. So now what qualifies as being self-employed? Well, here's a list of jobs that qualify. And this is by no means comprehensive. There are tons of other jobs that are going to be eligible, but some of the included jobs are like being a realtor, being an Uber or Lyft driver, being a maid, contractor, being a freelancer, having your own small business like a restaurant. If you don't have a W-2 and you still have some certain form of income, you're probably going to be eligible. Now, it is sort of complicated, so I definitely recommend going online, checking your state's unemployment page, and seeing for yourself if you do qualify. And please don't take advantage of the unemployment program if you are still able to work from home. This program is meant for people who can't work anymore, who can't bring an income in because of coronavirus. So let's get into how it works. First, like I previously mentioned, you want to figure out if you qualify for this program. The easiest way to do so is to look online, search up your state plus unemployment insurance. Now, I'll try and give a good rundown of who might qualify, but it's not comprehensive and I don't know all the details, so make sure to look it up yourself as well. You must have been working as an independent contractor, self-employed, a gig worker, a part-time worker, etc., and now you're not able to work due to the coronavirus. Now, I really want to stress this. You need to be able to show that you can't bring in any income now. If you're able to work from home from your employer or you're self-employed and you can still work at home, then unfortunately you probably won't qualify. Now, I have heard that if you are only able to make a little bit of money now compared to what you were able to make before, you may qualify for some unemployment. But I don't know for sure. Make sure to do your own due diligence. Now, if you're not self-employed, if you're one of the few people watching this video that isn't self-employed, you still have lots of benefits too. In fact, it's easier for you to apply for unemployment since they can literally just look at your W-2, how much you made in the last week based on your paycheck, and calculate how much they owe you. If you used to work part-time or you had your hours cut, then you also might be able to qualify. It depends on the state, so I definitely recommend going to your state website and looking it up. Also, if you were just about to start a job, but now you can't start it because of the coronavirus, then you're also eligible. And also, if you just started working when this COVID-19 happened and you were laid off, you are also eligible. But this video is about self-employed people, so let's get back on track. After figuring out your eligibility, the second step is to apply for your state's unemployment program. Do this as early as possible, guys. The last 2 weeks, we've had over 3.3 million people apply for unemployment. Now, most of these people are employees because they've always been allowed to apply for unemployment. But with the bill passed yesterday, now all these self-employed people are starting to apply as well. So that's really why you need to get on this list as soon as possible. I'm sure the people at the unemployment offices are scrambling based on the number of applications that they're getting. So go to Google, look up your state plus unemployment, and one of the first links should bring you to their website. You may have to create an account and fill out an online application. They're also going to tell you what documents and what information they need from you. I've been hearing that the state is going to be paying you half of their average unemployment benefit plus $600 per week based on this bill. So really the whole point of this video is to tell you guys, self-employed people, that you can get unemployment. Most people don't know this because, in the past, we have not been able to file for unemployment. But now you can, and you're getting a lot of money in the process. So on one hand, you have the state paying you unemployment, and you also have the government paying you unemployment as well. A lot of people are going to be getting $1,000 checks per week for the next few months. Another benefit from this stimulus bill is that it extends unemployment from 26 weeks all the way up to 39 weeks. That's 13 extra weeks of unemployment. And the federal part of this program that pays that $600 per week, that is going to go on for 4 months. It's just really crazy to think because for a lot of people, they're actually going to be able to get paid more by being unemployed. I was reading some news articles about this, and for example, like in some states like South Carolina, where the minimum wage is $7.25 an hour, these people, it's actually going to make more sense for them to be unemployed, for their company to actually fire them or let them go and have them just collect unemployment. So that was definitely a point of contention in this bill as they were negotiating. The government definitely doesn't want people to be incentivized to lose their job. So there are tons of other benefits too, besides this expanded coverage and this additional $600 payment. Of course, this being a health crisis, if you are affected by COVID-19, if you yourself have the disease, or you're taking care of someone that does have it, then you're also going to be eligible for unemployment. And normally when you apply for unemployment, there is a 7-day waiting period, 7 days where you don't get paid unemployment. Well, now the government is stepping in and saying that they'll cover that 7 days of unemployment at the very start. I did not expect them to expand coverage this much, expand coverage so that all self-employed people have a shot of getting unemployment. But it is super nice that they're doing this because a lot of us self-employed people are going to run into many troubles conducting business during this time. Besides these unemployment benefits, they're also really helping out small businesses by giving them loans and grants in order to incentivize them to retain their workers, keep paying their workers, keep paying their mortgage, their rent, their leases, all those fixed costs. Because the last thing that the government wants is for all these small businesses who typically have a smaller reserve in their bank than these huge corporations, they don't want these small businesses to go out of business because, to be frank, small businesses are like the backbone of the US economy. They employ so many people. So if these small businesses go out of business, then the US economy is screwed. So yeah, guys, go apply now. 3.3 million people filed for unemployment in the last couple weeks. And now that this new bill was signed, all these self-employed people are going to start applying as well. If you add up all the money that you can possibly get from unemployment, it adds up to a lot. So this video might save you like $20,000. This is an unprecedented bill during unprecedented times, so make sure to take advantage of these unemployment benefits, but only if they apply to you, of course. I see a lot of people talking smack about the fact that, hey, the government's only giving us $1,200, a single one-time payment. That's nothing. In reality, those direct payments, they're just a small part of this $2 trillion stimulus plan. The fact of the matter is they need to be able to help everybody, individuals on that individual level, and also businesses that employ people. If all the $2 trillion went to individuals, well, a lot of big businesses would fail and the economy would be screwed. So yeah, this $2 trillion is out to benefit everyone. And while some may not like that it's going to big corporations, possibly to bail them out, unfortunately, it's just a reality that the economy can't be sustainable if these businesses go out of business. Yes, if you're still employed, if you're still working from home and able to bring in an income, a lot of this money won't go towards you. But you gotta think, what's this money for? It's for people that are in trouble. It's for people that lost their job, lost their income, and may not be able to pay any of their bills anymore. Personally, I'd rather have my job and an income than rely on unemployment checks. Okay, anyways, if you're self-employed, if you're a gig worker, independent contractor, have a 1099 that you get paid for, go do this right now. I did my best to research this, but Who am I to know? I don't know everything. So make sure you do your own research online. Don't apply if you don't qualify, because you're just gonna add to the backlog of unemployment applications that your state's receiving. However, if you do apply, this is the perfect chance. I just want you guys to know that you can apply for unemployment and you can get like up to $1,000 per week doing so. We want to get the economy back to where it was in February, just a month ago, when everything was perfect. Well, hope you guys found this video useful. I have 3 call to actions for you guys. 1 is to like this video if you found it useful. 2, subscribe to my channel. And 3, if you're self-employed, go out there and apply for unemployment right now. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.